The American Civil War, also known as the War Between the States, was a seminal event in the annals of American history. It was a conflagration that pitted the northern states, or the Union, against the southern states, or the Confederacy. Commencing in 1861 and lasting for 4 arduous years, the war was a crucible that tested the mettle of a nation and shaped its destiny. At the heart of the conflict was the issue of slavery, a moral abomination that had long been a festering wound in the body politic of the United States. The southern states, heavily dependent on the labor of enslaved Africans for their agrarian economy, were unwilling to relinquish this odious institution. The northern states, conversely, had largely abolished slavery and were steadfast in their opposition to its expansion. As the country expanded westward, the question of whether new states would be admitted as slave or free states became increasingly contentious, ultimately leading to the secession of the southern states from the Union. The war was a titanic struggle that claimed the lives of over 600,000 soldiers and civilians. Both sides fought with valor and determination, but the Union, with its superior resources and manpower, ultimately emerged victorious. The turning point of the war came with the Union's capture of the Confederate capital of Richmond in 1865, which effectively ended the war. The aftermath of the war was profound and far-reaching. The most significant outcome was the abolition of slavery with the passage of the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. The war also brought about significant changes to the country's political and economic systems, as well as the displacement of thousands of people. Famous figures of the war include Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, who steadfastly led the Union through the war, and ultimately issued the Emancipation Proclamation which declared slaves in Confederate states to be free. Another notable figure is Robert E. Lee, the commanding general of the Confederate Army, who was renowned for his tactical acumen and leadership. In conclusion, the American Civil War was a pivotal moment in American history, a cataclysmic event that forever altered the course of the nation. It was a war fought over the moral issue of slavery, and it ultimately led to its abolition, and laid the foundation for greater civil rights for African Americans. The war was also a testament to the bravery and sacrifice of the soldiers and civilians who fought in it, and the leaders who guided the nation through it.